Welcome to Habit 1 in our workshop, Lessons for Africa from 8 Habits of Ordinary Looking American Millionaires. Our objective is to learn from other societies where ordinary people have successfully built wealth and turned around their societies, so that we are able to cross-pollinate those lessons with our African reality and contribute to the transition of our continent from backwardness to modernity. In Habit 1, we will discuss a habit called the Millionaires practice consciously designed frugality. Now, these ordinary looking Americans who are best wealth builders practice a culture of consciously designed frugality in which they live below their means. You cannot figure out from their outward appearance the assets and businesses they hold. Their dress or appearance may be described as dull normal. They are normal. They look normal citizens. What happens to our outside appearance as Africans when we start to feel wealthy? What do you see when African people begin to feel wealthy? We're not saying when they are wealthy, just when the feeling comes. That's our culture. These people hate to waste value in any way. That's a key part of their wealth building philosophy. We have to keep checking with our African reality. How do we handle resources as Africans, especially when we start to feel wealthy? The best wealth builders in these societies we are learning from are truly superior in economic achievement. They don't engage in purchasing products that serve to prove their superior performance. They don't do that. They don't buy things just to prove the point that they are wealthy. The worst wealth builders do that. They do things to try to look superior. The best wealth builders don't. The worst wealth builders allocate their time and money to look superior. They do things, that best wealth builders don't do. Best wealth builders live a consciously designed lifestyle that never does that. They design their life consciously that they don't engage in those kinds of things. In their way of looking at life, frugality to them means behavior that reflects economy in the use of resources. That's what they believe. The opposite of frugality is wasteful, or a life marked with lavish spending and hyper-consumption. How does that relate with our lifestyle as Africans when we start to feel successful? The opposite of frugality, which these people practice, the opposite of it is lavish spending and hyper-consumption. Now, frugality, frugal lifestyle, is the foundation stone of wealth building. The best wealth builders avoid being driven by the sensational media promotion toward big spending lifestyle. Big spenders can only support their lavish lifestyle as long as they earn their high incomes. Most best wealth builders, most of these people who build wealth, who do well in building wealth, they never fall in the highest income bracket. They are not the highest income earners. They actually never get wealth until they get in their 50s. Most of them are frugal. They are careful in resource handling, avoiding waste. A portrayal of lavish lifestyle is what TV sells. That's what drives TV sales, newspaper and magazine sales. They indoctrinate young people especially to believe that wealth status means the lifestyle of big spending. The attitude of, if you cannot show it, then probably you don't have it. That if you have it, then you must show. You must show it. Your lifestyle should show it. The best wealth builders, that's not how they live. That's not frugality. The worst wealth builders use their increased income for consumption. They spend it to consume, to satisfy their intense desire for immediate gratification. They're not about a better tomorrow. It's a happy today, not a better tomorrow. A happy today. Happy lifestyle, big spending lifestyle. Now, the typical lifestyle of these ordinary looking millionaires, they are married to the same person for most of their adult life. And that plays a role. Now, this is not to indoctrinate you about marriage and anything. It's to tell you the evidence, to give you the evidence. This is documented by research. It is to show you that these people who are doing well, this has been documented. This has been researched and documented about them. Remember, our desire is not to indoctrinate you into a certain lifestyle. It is to bring documented lessons about the practices of people who succeed, societies that succeed, and we see which of those can we adapt or adopt and adapt to our situation so that we improve the way we are doing. They own small businesses and farms, small farms. They employ workers. They employ workers. They look a lot like their middle class, non-wealthy neighbors. Remember in this earlier session we say that they live in ordinary middle class neighborhoods. So they look a lot like their middle class neighbors. Their net worth qualifies them to be wealthy or millionaires, but they live ordinarily. There are big underlying lessons here about self-control, about persistence, about discipline, about focus that we need to capture into our way of doing things as Africans in the quest for wealth building. They practice traditional family values and lifestyle of hard work, discipline, sacrifice, thrift, and sound investment habits. You see? Sound investment habits. It's not about spend, more, borrow, spend. No. They are disciplined. They make sacrifices that inconvenience them a little, but for the future good. They control their current spending so that they can be able to build wealth for the future. They spend less on high status goods, high status items, designer suits, designer footwear, and so forth. Luxury cars. Actually, their neighbors, research shows that their neighbors, don't know that these people are financially independent because they look ordinary. In some societies, unfortunately, some of them our African societies, one of the things you want to do quickly when you start to feel wealthy, to feel successful, is to make your neighbors know and to put them in their place. Let them know I am different from them. I am wealthy. I am on this side and on the other side. These societies don't do this. Why do many high-income earners have low net worth? Because we've seen that these people don't earn a lot. They are not among the highest income earners, but they hold a lot of wealth. They put it away little by little over time. You see, they become wealthy in the 50s. Why do those who earn income have low net worth? And these are the reasons. They believe in spending. They spend tomorrow's money today. They borrow a lot. Remember, the Bible says the borrower is a slave to the lender. When a lender gives you their money, there is a day they will come for it. They don't only come for their money they gave you, we know it. They come for more. They come for their money, which they call principal. They also charge you interest on top. They put it together and they go with it. That has already undermined your ability to build wealth. So people who don't are debt prone. They spend, and when it is over, they borrow. They live on the earn and consume treadmill. You earn, consume, and consume. They think that those who don't display abundant material possessions are not successful. They look at non-display as being inferior. If you can't display, if you have it, then show it. That's the mentality. Now that mentality undermines wealth building. There are some key things about the best wealth builders which popular media, newspapers, TV doesn't appreciate. That they are married and never divorced. They seem to treasure family as a key aspect of their wealth building. The media doesn't appreciate that these people fully fund their children's education. They will not tell you about that. That they create jobs for so many people, dozens of people, sometimes hundreds of people. That they live with the frugality, with the integrity. Because these are not sensational topics. They are not exciting topics. So they don't come out. But these are the things that comprise the lifestyle of these ordinary looking millionaires. See? And there are lessons here to inform our approach as Africans. Their spouses tend to be more frugal than the best wealth builders themselves. Males in this household play the offense. They play great offense. In wealth building, when we say great offense, that is generating income. So the males generate the income significantly. That's the research. That's what the research shows. The males generate the income. Significant levels of income. That is the offense game to wealth building. The females contribute a lot to the defense game. The defense game, the planning, the budgeting, the saving, the family stability, the lifestyle designed to favor wealth building. A person who is trying to build a successful business or to accumulate wealth, but gets married to a hyper-consuming or wasteful spouse cannot succeed. And that's why family is important to the best wealth builders. Very few people can be big spenders and also build wealth. Frugal wives in the best wealth building households run uninterrupted, stable spending control routine. They work through budgets to minimize spending. They maximize value when they go to buy. They avoid waste. They treasure that moment of planning and budgeting and resource allocation. They treasure it above everything else. This is their defense game. While the other spouse is earning the money, these ones are actually budgeting it. They are minimizing expenditure. They are maximizing value. They are avoiding waste. And they treasure it. Now, there are lessons here from Africa. One of the things in our African setting which gets destabilized when we begin to think about wealth and work to accumulate wealth is family instability, marital instability. It's like we are competing. It's like we are not on the same team. It's documented that the people who have succeeded in wealth building, the couple is on the same team. One is playing the offense game, earning the income as much as possible. The other one is playing the defense game, budgeting, saving, maximizing value from every dollar that is spent, avoiding waste. People who play great offense game but lose the game of wealth accumulation are playing poor defense, poor quality defense. That is common with the most high income earners who never accumulate wealth. They earn the income, they cannot defend it, they cannot put it aside to invest. The millionaires, the successful wealth builders, play both high quality offense, that is income generation, and high quality defense, saving and investing. Their high quality defense makes them accumulate more wealth than those who earn more income than them. The foundation stone of wealth accumulation is high quality defense of the money that has been earned. The defense must be anchored in budgeting and planning, not in the head, in budgeting and planning. People who hear this ask, why would people who are already wealthy need to keep budgeting and planning? This is the reason. These people became wealthy by budgeting and controlling their expenditure. And they maintain that lifestyle as a way to retain their wealth status. They think the discipline that made them wealthy is important to retaining that wealth. Thanks for the opportunity to be your facilitator in this workshop. We have discussed habit 1. The millionaires practice consciously designed frugality. Welcome to habit 2. Habit 2 says, the millionaires allocate their time, energy, and money to wealth building. Welcome.